Welcome back to Madrid Pulse. You got source for everything Real Madrid. Match breakdowns, transfer news, and exclusive updates straight from the heart of the Santiago Bernabeu. Today, we take a closer look at a long-awaited and much-needed boost for Los Blancos, as key players Eder Militão, David Alaba, and Dani Carvajal make their return from injury just in time to bolster Xabi Alonso's squad ahead of the 2025-26 season. Real Madrid's defensive trio is back. Eder Militão, David Alaba, and Dani Carvajal have all fully recovered from injury and are ready to go for the upcoming season. After months of recovery and hard work behind the scenes, they've returned to full training and are looking stronger than ever. What does this mean for Xabi Alonso's plan? David Alaba, Dani Carvajal, and Eder Militão have all returned from injury and are now fully fit and ready to play pivotal roles for Real Madrid in the upcoming season. After months of intense rehabilitation, physical therapy, and mental fortitude, the trio are back on the training pitch with high intensity, determined to contribute to what promises to be another demanding campaign for Los Blancos. Eder Militão's return has been one of the most anticipated comebacks at the club. The Brazilian center-back suffered a devastating ACL injury at the start of last season, which sidelined him for nearly the entire campaign. It was a massive blow to the defense, especially considering how vital he had become under Carlo Ancelotti. Now, with Xabi Alonso taking charge and preparing a new tactical vision for the team, Militão's recovery comes at a perfect time. His powerful physical presence, speed, and one-on-one defending will be crucial as Real Madrid look to maintain their defensive solidity across multiple competitions. In recent preseason training matches, he has shown sharpness and confidence, with no signs of hesitancy, a clear signal that he has put the injury behind him. David Alaba, meanwhile, has also completed his rehabilitation following a long-term ACL injury sustained midway through the previous season. The Austrian defender, known for his versatility and leadership, was sorely missed, particularly during the crunch period of last year's Champions League and La Liga runs. Alaba brings not only defensive reliability but also composure on the ball, vision from the back, and the ability to initiate attacking transitions. Now fully recovered, he is once again participating in full contact training and match simulations with no restrictions. His return not only strengthens the options at center-back, but also offers Xabi Alonso flexibility to rotate and adapt formations based on the opponent. Dani Carvajal's situation is a little different. His injuries over recent seasons have been more recurring, often involving muscle strains or short-term setbacks. However, he seems to have turned a corner with his fitness regime. After missing the tail end of last season due to a hamstring issue, the Spanish international has completed a full preseason without any interruptions. The medical staff has closely monitored his workload, and their cautious approach appears to have paid off. Carvajal has looked sharp in training sessions, overlapping with attacking wingers, delivering pinpoint crosses, and tracking back with the same intensity he showed in his prime years. With these three defenders now fully fit and integrated into the squad's preparations, Real Madrid can finally field their strongest backline once again. Militão, Alaba, and Carvajal bring a combined wealth of experience, leadership, and technical skill, making them indispensable figures in Alonso's plans. Their recovery is not only a boost for the squad depth, but also increases tactical flexibility. Alaba can slot in at left-back or even in midfield if needed. Carvajal remains the most experienced option at right-back, and Militão is likely to reclaim his place at the heart of defense as a starter. Moreover, their return eases the burden on younger or less experienced defenders who were thrust into key roles last season. While they performed admirably, having a full-strength defensive core restores balance and ensures more rotation options across domestic and European fixtures. The timing couldn't be better. With the new season approaching fast, Real Madrid are entering a period of high expectations. From La Liga to the Champions League and the Spanish Super Cup, the club is expected to compete on all fronts. Having Carvajal, Alaba, and Militão available means Alonso can focus on implementing his tactical identity with more confidence in his defensive setup. It also allows for greater chemistry building within the squad during the remaining preseason fixtures, helping the team gel ahead of the season opener. Another significant aspect is leadership. All three players are vocal leaders on the pitch, often guiding younger teammates and keeping the defensive line organized. Their presence will be vital both in terms of performance and in building a strong dressing room atmosphere, something Real Madrid has always valued. Injuries have been one of Real Madrid's biggest obstacles in recent years, but this summer brings a fresh sense of optimism. The squad is not only deeper but also healthier. Eder Militão finally has a return date, and his name is set to appear once again on a Real Madrid squad list. The Brazilian defender, after months of resilience, recovery, and dedication, is ready to rejoin the team. While it all depends on how the match unfolds, the plan between Militão, the coaching staff, and the medical team is clear. If conditions allow, he will get his first competitive minutes since suffering his devastating knee injury. Militão's long journey back to the pitch has been nothing short of remarkable. The center-back endured his second anterior cruciate ligament tear on November 9th, a cruel blow that forced him back under the knife and into another grueling period of rehabilitation. For any player, suffering a serious ACL injury once is already a mountain to climb. But enduring it twice requires a special level of mental strength, determination, and commitment. Fortunately, Militão embodies all of that and more. From the moment he was sidelined, the Brazilian maintained an optimistic attitude. His mindset was clear: come back stronger, faster, and more prepared than ever to help Real Madrid in their pursuit of glory. His presence has been missed not only for his qualities on the pitch, but also for what he represents inside the dressing room. His energy, leadership, and positive influence have always been key within the squad dynamic. His imminent return could not come at a better time for Xabi Alonso, who is beginning to shape his version of Real Madrid. The former midfield maestro has already shown signs of tactical evolution, traits that Militão possesses in abundance. In fact, for many, Militão is regarded as one of the most complete defenders in world football. He combines exceptional speed with raw power, making him formidable in one-on-one duels. His timing in the tackle, his anticipation to read dangerous situations, and his dominance in aerial battles have all made him indispensable when fit. Beyond his defensive prowess, Militão's composure on the ball provides an added layer of security in the build-up phase, and he isn't afraid to step into midfield or carry the ball forward when the opportunity presents itself. His return injects defensive solidity into the squad, something vital as Real Madrid looks to close this season strongly and prepare for an ambitious next campaign. With Alonso leaning towards tactical flexibility and possibly making a three center-back system more permanent, having someone like Militão is invaluable. Imagine a defense that features Militão alongside Antonio Rudiger and the talented young Pablo Ramon Huijsen, a mix of experience, strength, and technical ability, and the option of Aurélien Tchouaméni stepping into defense when needed. And Real Madrid's backline suddenly looks equipped for any challenge, both domestically and in Europe.